All right. This is going to be a really awkward intro because I started my live, then I had to pause it and restart it because we were freezing. I'm hoping that this will work and that we don't have any more freeze issues. Just need my friends to come back because this is real awkward hanging out on a live by yourself. Here I am, hanging out all by my lonesome, waiting for my friends to come. This is lonely, lonely. I'm Mrs. Lonely. Okay, people are coming back in. Am I still freezing? Can someone let me know in the comments if I am still freezing on you? Otherwise, I'm just having a really awkward dance party with myself right now. Casey, I saw you just back and join. I'm hoping it's still, or it's not freezing anymore. Please, hopefully. Someone could just let me know in the comments if it's working. I'm gonna leave a comment. Maybe that'll help. Is it working? Is it working? I'll just keep on dancing until we're ready to go. Hello, Kristen. It's good to see you. I'm hoping I'm not freezing anymore. Is it working? Let me know. Thank you for hitting the like button, Kristen. Why? All right, yours is good. Kristen's good. Okay, so we all just witnessed my dance party then. Okay, cool. Cool, we're rocking. This is great. Okay, I'm going to keep trucking along until somebody tells me otherwise. Cool. Okay, let's keep going. For those of you that just jumped on, this is the manicure that we're doing tonight. It is a gel polish manicure over dip powder pretty much entirely. I'm just going ahead and dipping a white base powder because I don't want to do just straight gel because I'm worried that my nails can't handle that. You know, I like the added strength of dip powder. Really helps my manicures last. So I'm going to keep rocking with that. And then clean her out. Heather, I did cut my hair. I saw my stylist and I was like, go for it. And then this happened. So it's very light though. It's nice. All right, we got that first layer on. I'm just gonna brush the excess powder off. Thank you, friend. All right, so for dip number 2, I'm going to go halfway up the nail. The reason I do this is to build an apex on the nail. By building an apex, we add strength and help our manicure last even longer. That freezing whole thing has made me weird. You know, I'm just in a weird state now. Casey, I'm back. I had a little weird dance party by myself for a little while, so that's fun. Ay. Okay, on to dip number 2. So we're going to start that brush just below the halfway point, push to halfway, pull down, and we're going to paint that bottom half of the nail, building that apex up so that we can have a nice apex on the nail. Feeling all weird and giggly. I've got that same energy you do when you're like younger and you have a birthday party and your friends are about to come over. Like, I think I get weird like that every Wednesday night because I'm so excited to see my friends. Is that weird? I don't know. Brittany, it was minus 15 Celsius when I got up this morning for my coffee. I don't know if it has warmed up though. It's chilly. Casey, it'll probably be on the replay. So if you feel so inclined, just me awkwardly dancing and singing to myself after I restarted the live, waiting for my friends to come back. Singing Lonely by Akon, because what else are you going to sing when you feel lonely? You know what I mean? Ha 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 ha. Brittany, I'm in Ontario, Canada. 60 sounds nice. I'm assuming you're in Fahrenheit though, so I think that's sweater weather. Is that sweater weather? I don't know. I'm terrible with the conversions for Fahrenheit. Absolutely terrible. All right. Okay, I really like this new light, but it is so hard to see my nail. I feel like it looks better on your guys' end so you guys can actually see what's going on, but it is like super awkward for me to try to see around my setup. These guys can see my face, so you know what's going on. You can see that I'm not just being weird. Well, I mean, the thing we're only like part of the way. It gets down to like, again, I'm talking Celsius, which is different than Fahrenheit. But yeah, it gets down to like minus 30s here with the wind chill in the dead of winter. So you just don't go outside. Honestly, like anything past minus 15 just sucks. You just don't feel your face. You know, it all sucks. So joys of being in a cold climate. My ancestors didn't think that it would be a good idea to go south. You know what I mean? They were like, you know what? We're just going to keep trucking north. Chelsea's here. Hello. Yeah, this is the look. A little different tonight. I don't love the green, guys. I really don't. I wish I did. I don't. Also, I've got a weird little picky bit. There we go. Okay. We're on dip number 3. We're going to continue building that apex tonight. Okay, good. I'm glad you're here to gas me up, Chelsea, because I'm not sure that I loved it. All right, we are on dip number 3. We're going to do this one 3/4 of the way up the nail to continue building that apex. So we're going to start the brush just below and paint the bottom 3/4 of the nail. Like so. And dip it into the powder. And continue this process. So all we're doing right now is just building that base of white dip powder, and then we're going to do straight gel over top. So I'm just trying to truck through this part so that way this gets way more interesting. Because this part is boring. Just dip in a plain old white powder. Heather coming in clutch with the conversions. You are the best. Yeah, 30 Celsius is absolutely not what it is here right now. It doesn't make any sense. That's why it's so hard to like pay attention, or sorry, to convert them. Because I know at some points like Celsius and Fahrenheit do meet up, but I don't know. I live my life in Celsius and I don't math, guys. I don't math. I nail. I do my nails. We are done the 3rd layer and we are going to get into dip number 4, which is, I'm going to bring this up just a tiny bit so I can see, which is another full dip. And then we're going to activate, then we're going to buff. I did something crazy there, Jesus. There's a weird little mix up. Then we're gonna buff the nail, then we're gonna do the gel. I can't keep my head straight today. Good grief. Okay. I sound American? That's funny. I'm doing my best, Brittany. I'm doing my best. It's been a long day. All right. Dip number 4. And then we're going to do the fun part-ish. All right. So for dip number 4, we're going to start the brush in the middle of the nail, push back up, pull forward, swoop the sides for a nice full dip. Dip into the powder. And because it was a full dip, we are going to swoop the edge like so, and then continue on. Ba, ba, ba. No, Heather, he's not. We're both Canadian. He did live in the States for a very brief time. But no, we're both Canadian. Canadian. Good grief. I do have the evil toothpick. It hasn't run away on me lately, though. It's actually been behaving himself like pretty well as of late, which is nice. But you know, can't say I trust it. Stephanie, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. That's awesome. I love new friends. Oh, goodness. Okay. Look, see that? I bubbled that nail real bad today. Real bad. Okay. It's fine. It's all fine. I don't know what got into me, but honestly, this manicure, I think it was just like doing those trees really wore me out. So I'm just kind of like, whatever happens, happens. I don't care. Is it going to look good? I don't know. I do not know today. Okay, we have our 4 final dip on, and we are going to wipe off our excess powder. Then we're going to activate. Then we're going to buff this really smooth. And then we're going to go in with the gel. Goodness gracious. Okay. What do we got for questions? Okay, so the white powder Roseanne that I'm using is by Kiara Sky. It's just their white dip powder. Katie, I actually usually put my tips on before the live, but if you go over to my TikTok profile, I do have a tutorial on how I apply the tips, so you can see it there if you want to see step by step. What Chelsea said. Thank you, Chelsea. All right, so we've got this layer good. We are going to activate with our activator. Jackie, I did. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I literally had one of those visits. You gotta appreciate when you have a hairstylist that you just trust. And the girl I go to is amazing. I sat down and I was like, you know what? I don't even know. I wasn't in the mood to pick. I really wasn't. And then she showed me a picture and I was like, yep, do that. And she did it. And that's how I ended up with this haircut. So I am very grateful for her. Because it's never nice going to a stylist and you're like stressed because you don't know what they're about to do. I've had a lot of bad hair trauma experiences in my life, you know, as we all have. It takes one stylist to give you a bad haircut, and then all of a sudden it's just like you're traumatized for life. Mine was the first time I ever went and got a haircut all by myself. I was working my first job at Domino's Pizza, and I went and got my own haircut before grade 10. And I went to the stylist and I asked her for a Hilary Duff haircut. And she ended up taking my bangs and trimming them up to here horrifically. It was horrific. And I had to start my grade 10 year like that. And I've never forgotten that hair trauma. So finding a stylist that I do not ever have to worry with, key. I have not tried those dip liquids before, Brittany. Oh, Chelsea, this one? This is literally the Beatles gel liner. That's all we're doing tonight. I'm using Beatles gel liner over dip powder today. Because why not? Why not? We're just giving it a go. We're just hoping for the best. Kelly, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. All right, it looks like we are all cured up and ready to buff. So I'm going to grab my curved file and I'm just going to go around that cuticle area and blend everything in and get rid of this like clumpy situation that we've got going on because I was being lazy applying that dip powder. So what's wrong now? Oh, it's clumping. It's clumping. It didn't want to cure properly. All right. So if that happens and you notice anything flaking off, it might be hard for you guys to see with the light. Just apply some more activator and leave it alone for a minute. Let it sort its life out. It is. Hello, Tammy. It's good to see you. Yeah, I was actually really surprised when I put that glitter on too, Chelsea. I was just like, dang, this is nice. Was that audio? Girl. I live my life by just repeating TikTok audios. Oh, Tammy, that's too bad. Well, I'm glad you made it here tonight. It's good to see you again. Brittany glitter is the messiest. However, very worth it. Just know that glitter gets everywhere. As long as you're prepared for it, you'll be fine. Thanks, Tammy. I love catching up with old friends. Kay, you are here. Hello, friend. Thank you for hitting that share button. That's the way to go, Brittany. That is the way to go, my friend. Alright, let's start at this. Look what I did here. Like, look at that. How messy is that? Jeez Louise. That was getting sloppy. The good news is you can buff just about anything out if you put your mind to it. It's okay, Kay. You're here now, and that is all that matters. Exactly, Tammy. No one will ever know. Other than, I mean, I guess you guys and anyone who watches the replay of this, but that's fine. That's fine. All right, I think we're in better shape. I just gotta sort this out. They're doing good, Tammy. Thank you for asking. And they are living their best old man lives. My old boy Maddox is 14 and Vincent is 12. So they are living their best lives, just hoping that my husband and I work from the couch some days. But we both worked from the couch yesterday, so they had a good day because they just, when they can lounge on the couch with us, because we both work from home, it is like they're doing good, you know? Julie, thank you for hitting that follow button. I appreciate it. All right, I think we're getting in good shape now here, friends. I'll have to look and see what he posted, Tammy, to be quite honest with you. I'm not sure. He's funny. Sometimes him and I don't pay attention to each other's social media because it's like, it's so different doing stuff on the internet when it's someone you know in real life. You know what I mean? So sometimes him and I just kind of do our own thing that way, but I'll have to check it out. All right, just gonna do my up close here, guys, so that I can fix whatever situation I created over here. I need my up close. There we go. We're getting there. We're cleaning her up. It's all good. All good. I don't know what is going on with this nail. Not that it matters. We're going to put gel over it and it's all going to be fine. You're never going to see it. Magic of gel today. Oh, that post. Yes, sorry. I thought you meant because my husband has he started a TikTok account for his chipmunks outside our house, which I had shared a while ago. So my head automatically thought you were talking about that. So I was like, oh, I hadn't seen him post lately. But yeah, that one was fun. He I didn't realize that he was doing it. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to get my face back. There we go. Brittany, yeah, that's the one she's talking about. It was funny because I was talking to one of my best friends afterwards, and she's like, I told her what had happened, and she thought I had staged that video. Like, she thought that I was just like, oh, this would be a funny content video idea, and then I told my husband to film it. And I was like, oh, no. No, I didn't. I went out to go film, like, that's how I always film my nail reveals for you guys, which now I feel like every time I do a nail reveal, you guys are going to be like, she's out there with one sleeve on in the snow. But yeah, I was out there filming it, and then I came in the house, and I'm working, like, you know, I was actually working in the office. I wasn't even around him, and then my phone went off, and it was our family group chat with, like, my, like, parents, grandparents, aunts, whatever. Dylan, I opened it up and it was that video. Like, Dylan was sending it to my whole family. I was like, are you kidding me right now? Like, my family already thinks I do weird things on the internet. So yeah, anyways, it was funny and I was like, all right, well, I feel like you guys will appreciate that. So that's how that happened. That's the story behind that video. Brittany, he absolutely caught me. I mean, the funny thing is, like, his commentary on that video was 100% accurate, which I have to give him, like, a shout out. Like, clearly he does pay attention to what I'm doing because he's seen me run out of the house a million times wearing just a sleeve, because I usually, you know, like, you want your manicure to match, right? Like, this sleeve would be a poor choice. It's the wrong color against the green. So if I'm not wearing the right color that day, I go and I've got a few, like, sweaters that look really good as a backdrop. So he's seen me a million times, like, run out of the house with, like, just that one sleeve situation. And that particular day, I was trying to get the sun, because when I can get the sun right on a glitter nail, it looks way prettier. So, yeah, so his commentary was absolutely everything going through my mind that day. So that made it fun. That's the story. Now you guys know. All right, I feel like I've buffed the bejeebus out of this, and we can probably start doing the gel nail art now. So before we apply gel, though, it is a good idea to rough the surface slightly. So I'm just going to use the rough side of my nail, and I'm just going to create some little dents, basically. And by doing this, we're just giving that gel something to adhere to. What happened here? Guys, I gotta do a quick re-dip, because it looks like the tip of my nail kind of got a little weird. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but see that? Somehow it just, like, buffed off. This happened last week too. I'm losing my touch. So all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do a quick layer there. Dip it in. Now, obviously that doesn't look too good, so I'm just gonna let it dry quick, activate it, and then buff in that line so it blends. And then we'll do the nail art. So I've already roughed the surface, and then to start, I'm gonna paint the, I'm gonna paint these. That's what I'm gonna do. So we're going to be using these gel liners. These are all out of the same kit. It's the same kit that I always talk about. It comes with every color you could possibly need. So I'm going to be using this one, the black, the brown for the little stumps on the tree, and then this is that glitter that I used for that ombre and full glitter nail. So just so you guys know what I'm using. All right, that should be good. Let me just activate that little fix we did. It has no limits. Well, Tammy, thank you for stopping in. I'm so glad that I got to see you tonight. All right, so we got that fixed. Now while that cures, oh my goodness, it's not the toothpick, it's my curved file attacking me. Where is my brush? Okay. That was a lot. So I'm going to be using a dotting tool and my shorter nail brush for this look tonight, just so you guys know. And then also using, so got some stuff on it. I'm also going to be using a brush to apply the green polish as well. Okay, that should be good. I'm just going to buff in that little weird spot that we just fixed up. Sorry guys, I just got to see up close so I can see what I'm doing here. All right, we are good to go. Now I've roughed the surface. The next thing I'm gonna do is actually just take, normally I would say do this at a sink, but I'm not close to one. So I'm just gonna use a little nail brush with water, and I just wanna get all the dust and debris out of my nail. So that way I've got a clean surface. And then I'm just gonna dry my nails really quick with a paper towel. And we are all set to do some nail art, friends. So I've got my brushes ready. I have my palette already out. So this is the palette that I'm using. I've got all my colors on there from doing my other hand already. And then we're gonna start doing these trees. So I'm gonna grab my shorter line brush, which is this guy right here. And then we're going to start basically by doing little V's to place the trees. So, hang on, I got something where it's not supposed to be. There we go. So this is the nail art that we're doing here, is this little tree design. So we're going to do the green first, then we'll do the black, and then we'll do the little stumps. So to do this, Nanostar, thank you for hitting that share button, by the way. I'm going to grab my green gel liner, and I'm just going to run my brush through. Now guys, I find this so much easier if you don't ever carry too much gel on your brush. You're going to have an easier time. All right. And then I'm going to mark, I guess I'll bring you guys a little bit closer. Like so. All right. And then, like I said, I'm just going to mark where I want the trees to go. So I'm going to do a couple lines. I'm wondering, actually, it might be easier if I do it this way, because then I can see to make sure I'm doing this straight. Yes. Okay. Let's do it this way. You guys can see, I can see, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to start with the top tree. So I'm actually just going to lay my brush like flat. Right, there's tree number one. I'm going to fill these in afterwards. I just want to get a rough idea of where I want to place them. And then I'm going to do the second tree kind of over here. Ooh, we got crazy there. Okay. Then I'm going to do a tree in the middle. And then I'm going to do a tree that kind of, I'm going to do this slightly different than my other hand. I'm going to do a tree, comes across the top. Like so. And I want one just down here, so it's just going to see the side. Right? So these look a little bit treacherous right now, but it's going to come together. I learned that this is very much a trust the process manicure, as they say. All right, now I'm going to fill these in. I'm thinking, yeah, okay, let's continue this way because I think we're doing okay. I like that light. Is that light weird for you guys? Is that better? Feels like it got weird. All right, so let's fill these in. Okay, so there we go. I'm just gonna do a quick up close just to make sure I got these right. It's kind of hard to see around the camera. I just gotta thicken one up, guys. Sorry, I know that you guys can't see right now. I'm just trying to fix these up just a little bit. Okay. I think we're just about good. Other than a couple lines that are not straight. This is the problem with doing these live sometimes is like, obviously you guys want to see what's going on, but I got to be able to see too. And so we got to battle for the viewpoint, you know? All right. Thanks for coming, Brittany. It's good to see you. Samira, hi. Okay, we are doing this today. So I'm going to go pop those in for a cure. This is the little design we're doing. So we're actually going to be doing full gel on everything. So I'm just working on getting these trees on right now. You guys can see. And then now that that green is done, I'm going to clean my brush up and we're going to go in with the little black details. Courtney, you made it, and you made it just in time for the fun part. We're doing this tonight, and I'm actually just working on the tree nail art. So I'm excited you came at just the right time. I'm just waiting for my trees, the backgrounds to cure. They're in the lamp right now. Just one moment, please. Thanks, Courtney. Da, da, da. All right, we're almost there. We're almost cured. Oh, I didn't even hit the button. So silly of me. Ah, oh, Courtney, I'm so sorry to hear that. That sucks. I hope you feel better soon. All right, let's go on. So now what we're gonna do is actually the little black details of the trees. So I'm gonna attempt to turn my hand around again because I think it's easier for you guys to see that way and a little bit easier for myself as well. So I'm just going to create different designs in these trees. So let me get myself comfortable here. There we go. Okay. We're going to do something slightly different for each tree. And then for this one, I want to try the hard one on this. Okay, so for this one I did like a classic tree look. It was like this. I find trees so hard to draw, just in general. So this is like, this is hard. This is probably the hardest nail art that I've attempted. Which you wouldn't think so. I was like, oh, it'll be easy. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna connect those lines. All right, well, I did my best on that one. That one's rough. But it's hand drawn, so it's okay. It's okay that it's a little rough. We're just trying our best. Okay. Almost there, almost there. There we go. All right, so we got all those little black designs, and then we're going to put that into the lamp. So now I can talk with my friends. Oh, Courtney, that's so, oh, I'm sorry. You need like all the chicken soup. I hope your family is spoiling you right now until you get better. Chelsea, it was, I mean, I don't know if anyone noticed, but I was a few minutes late getting on my live today, and it's because of those trees. It was an adventure doing it on this hand, let me tell you. Usually, with some nail art, I can find little like cheats to make it easier to do with your non-dominant hand, but today it was stressful. Very stressful. All right, so now the easy part. So now we're just gonna add the little stump. So I'm gonna grab my little itty bitty dotting tool. I'm going to dip it into the brown gel, and then we're just going to do little stumps, like so. This part was quite easy. There we go. All right, we'll pop those in for a quick cure. Then I'm going to do the glitter. That's what I'll do next. So using this brush here, we're gonna ombre this stuff on and then just paint the one full nail. Well, I know that they're not going to automatically make you feel better, Courtney, but I hope it helps. Sending you all the good vibes. Jessica, I am just using these from my Beetles gel liner kit. I do have this shared in my Amazon storefront. This is pretty much all I use for my gel nail art is this kit. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right. So now we're going to take this gorgeous sparkle. Now I had to do this in 2 layers to really build up that sparkle on the nails. Hello, Victoria. It's good to see you. Courtney, yeah, I am. So I just did like a white base with dip powder, and then I'm using all gel today because I just went on a mission. I just had an idea and I just ran with it. So that's where we're at today. All right, so I'm going to ombre, which doing an ombre with gel, guys, so stinking easy. Let me show you. All right. Did I make that weird? Okay, that's better. All right, so to ombre, I'm just gonna dip into the gel, and then I'm just gonna paint the top. I'm trying to see around my thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna paint the top, just dabbing it around the cuticle area. And then I'm just gonna kind of like lightly blend it, like tap to move it around so it's very lightly placed part of the way down the nail. Now I'm gonna thicken this up in just a second near the top, but I just wanted to blend out that ombre first, right? And then I'm going to paint the entire pinky nail with lots of glitter. And then to make this a whole glitter bomb, I'm actually going to go back and do a second layer. So I'm just going to go and cure all of this, and then we're going to go back and do layer number 2. Hello, Autumn. It is good to see you. Ba, ba, ba. You know, we were making good time on tonight's manicure, given all that went wrong today. So I'm feeling very good. Especially after everything was freezing on us earlier. I thought that we weren't going to have a live today because of whatever that was, but the old turn it off and turn it back on trick worked today, friends. You're doing good, Courtney. You're doing good. 135 is solid. It's funny, Courtney, so part of the reason that I am using the gel for the green is because of all those colors that I have, I didn't have the exact shade of green that I wanted, which seems crazy. But that's how this whole thing kind of unfolded into being a gel on dip manicure. Oh, Tammy, you got to try it. So this is actually really easy to do with gel, but I just posted a glitter ombre with dip powder hack that I do. I just posted it like a couple videos back in my tutorial, so try that. I think it'll make it easy. All right, now to ombre with this, I'm just gonna grab more of that glitter, and then I'm just gonna place this in that top quarter portion of the nail. So that way everything is a lot thicker up top. And then I'm just gonna dab my brush down just to blend it into an ombre, like so. I think that looks okay. Okay, and then I'm gonna do one more layer of it on this finger, so that way it is very glittery. Okay, and then we're gonna pop that in. I'm not gonna fully cure it because I'm gonna fully cure it at the end. But the next thing we're gonna do is just take that green and I'm gonna paint that on, and then we're done. Done and done. Kristen. Ooh, that's handy, Courtney. Yeah, let me know if you have any luck with that tutorial hack, Tammy. Hopefully it helps. All right, so now that we have done that, I'm just gonna apply the green nails. So this didn't go on It went on a little thin, so we have to do 2 layers. So it's gonna look like a hot mess on that first layer. I'm just getting the polish. This is the color that I'm using. Okay. And then we are going to apply the gel over the dip powder. Okay. This first layer looks like hot garbage, I know. It will get better with layering. Okay. And we'll cure that. We'll do a second layer, top coat, and then we're done. Mackenzie, that is amazing. 278. Hello, Isabella. It's good to see you. Ooh, yeah, Courtney. I think I kind of wish I went that route. I like this one. It's cute, but it wasn't like as cutesy and fun as I fully want it to be. You know when you like picture a manicure going one way and it doesn't quite get there? Like I like this one, but I feel like that's this one for me. So I might do something different. We'll see. We'll see. You never know. I don't, honestly, I have not counted. I have no idea. I have no idea how many dips I have. I should count. I'm well, like, I have to be in the 200 range. I have to be at this point. It's hard to say. All right. Now we're going to do layer number 2. It looks a whole lot better than layer number 1. Okay, one more full cure, and then we're going to top coat these bad boys. And then tonight's manicure is finished, my friends. Thank you, Isabel. I appreciate that. This is the look we're going for, friends. I don't know what. I got like a bit of dust there that's like bothering me every time I show my pointer finger. It's crazy. Whew. Katie, thank you for sending the heart and the rose. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you. Da da da. I gotta do my nails and then I go grocery shopping. I have not planned out what we're doing for dinners. I don't even know what I'm gonna buy at the grocery store. Just an average life, you know. Ooh, soup's good. I actually made a really good broccoli cheddar soup last week. Didn't think I mean, I don't love broccoli. I'll eat broccoli, but it's not like my favorite veg. But that soup was amazing. Maybe another good soup would be amazing. We'll see. Or chili. Ooh, I would like chili. All right, so I'm going in with my gel top coat. I'm using the stain resistant gel top coat from Young Nails, and we're going to apply that to every nail. Like so. Making sure that we cap our edges so we don't get chips. I feel like these nail art always looks so much better once you top coat. Like I'm always worried that it's gonna look hideous. Then you put a top coat on, I'm like, all right, that's cute. I can see where I was going with that. Last one. All right, I'm gonna pop that in for a full cure. And then we're done. Oh, Kristen, actually, you know what? I did that. What night did I do that? What are we on? Monday night, I did that. Grilled cheese and tomato soup is my husband and I's like favorite gourmet meal. And I know that it sounds like the most basic thing, but it is the best. We legit had that on Monday. But I go to town though. Like I've been trying to learn how to do Dutch oven fresh bread. That's one of my at-home missions I've been on right now. So I made Dutch oven bread, and then I made tomato soup, and like, oh, I think it was the best version of my bread that I've done so far. So I would do that again. It really is the best, Kristen. I kind of want to do it again. That's a good idea, Courtney. I never use my good liquid sets for my swatches because I feel like it's a waste. All right, my friends, we are... Did that cure already? It feels like it was too quick. I'm going to put it in for like a few more seconds. I'm paranoid. Now I'm thinking about grilled cheese and tomato soup, Kristen. Oh, it's kind of late at night, though. I think it's too late to whip up a full batch, but... Oh, I got words on my face. Darn it. Sorry, guys. All right. Here we go. Here is the final look of the evening. I think it turned out all right. I think we can live with this. It's kind of different. I feel like the shade of green could be a little more Christmassy. I don't think I love the green, but it is what it is. It is an easy dinner for sure, Kristen. I agree with you. I love it. Thank you, Courtney. I really was worried I was going to disappoint tonight because I'm not feeling this green as much as I would like to be, but here we are. Anywho, so tomorrow I'm gonna pick a sleeve and I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna film a reveal for you guys. And hopefully get that up. I'm just finishing up. I was trying to get that done by tonight. The snowflake tutorial from last week's nails. So I am currently working on that. And if you guys haven't already seen it, I did send out an email blast on Monday. The new blog is up, which basically I have put all of my tutorials. I have been working so hard. I have so many nail tutorials for you guys, but I feel like it's so hard. They're everywhere. You know what I mean? And they're so hard to find. So I have been, between doing the ebook guide and then fixing up the blog, I've been just trying to make sure everything is very cohesive. So that's what I've been working on. So go check out the blog. It is all linked to my TikTok profile. It's just kaylakingsbury.com. I've got all my tutorials there and recommendations. Other than that, I'm just going to keep on trucking away on more tutorials. And yeah, that's it. That's all. Thank you, Mama23. I appreciate that. Tammy, thank you so much. I'm glad that you came in tonight. It was good to see you. Courtney. I knew you guys. I mean, like I said... Courtney, I think you missed the story, but like legitimately, that was just my husband. One of my friends thought I set that whole situation up. I did not. I promise you. He took that video, and I didn't know he took it until he sent it to our entire family in our family group chat. So he's hilarious. Thank you, Isabella. I appreciate that. All right, my friends, I am going to run for the night. I will see everybody next Wednesday here on TikTok at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In the meantime, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. Hope you have a great rest of your week. I hope your weekend is amazing, and I will see everybody next Wednesday. It was definitely a surprise, Courtney. All right, friends, have a good night. I will see everybody next week.